Alright, what's up, man? Let's start it off with mid smoke on Anubis. Alright, so I go on the back wall, line up with this peg, and just go to the right corner here. Doesn't have to be too exact, and just a left click jump throw on the edge here. And it's just a nice mid smoke, you know, if your teammate's getting off every single second, it's like, I'm just gonna do this. Alright, fills it out pretty completely. It does leave a mid push open, so you can get creative with your flashes, your mollies, all that kind of stuff to take off mid short. But that's how you do that mid smoke, alright? Just right of the peg on the wall there back at the spawn. So next we go over to B. I like doing this one for CT and Temple. It kind of knocks both out at once, so you get anywhere on this wall really. You can wedge yourself in or just run right into it. Look at the two lines intersecting. So in game, you see a black line diagonally there, and it kind of comes up with that black vine green thing arrow. It's hard to say, but you see where those two lines meet. Left click, jump throw. There's no moving, just left click, jump throw. It's actually a really powerful smoke. If you're like kind of working by yourself, you only have one, no one's dropping you util. It kind of lands right in the middle there. It's pretty good. Blocks temple, blocks CT. Obviously you have to clear jail and stuff, but that area right here is kind of what always gives me problems with enemies. So to smoke that, you want to be on this little dark circle right there, this little corner. You want to aim up. In game, it looks like there's kind of like a lizard face or something there, but you'll see what I mean. It looks like some iguana spitting out a tongue. You just aim at that and left click throw, or maybe I'm psychotic, who knows? So left click throw, aiming at that, and it does, as you can see on the preview cam, a pretty good job of blocking um, temple. That's awesome. It doesn't leave a gap either on the plant, so that's cool. Moving over to A. To do a heaven smoke, I line up with this gate right here. You just run right into it, and then look between these two uh, architectural designs. Yeah, I don't want to get sexual with it, but you aim between those two humps there, and it's a W left click jump throw. Okay, and that's a pretty good. A bees get degrees job of smoking out heaven. Does good for me. I like it. There you go. And now that area CTs like to camp, and also camera over here is obviously the other point they're going to ingress on. So I line up with this pillar right here and throw a smoke through that left window you see between the black beam and the arch. So it's on the tan spot of that's where you're aiming, and then on that horizontal beam right there, and it's just a left click throw. It takes a second to realize if you're too far left or too far right. You know, you want to be right in the middle of those two shades through that window, if that makes sense. But you can see how the camera looks right there. Pretty good smoke, pretty standard, not too much smoke coming out. And this is what it looks like from the CT side. Yeah, they're not doing anything. I suppose they could boost, but that doesn't happen. Anyway, so we throw a window smoke here, and then we run up, line up, throw a camera smoke here, and this is what it kind of looks like when you go onto a site. Maybe throw a molly to the right of that hole a little bit, which I'll show you in a second. I'll show you the lineup for that, but you're still aiming at that bar up there. And that's what it looks like. Heaven, that spot, and camera all kind of messed up. To throw that molly, you wedge yourself here. All right, you just drop down. This is how I do it. You could do it from up top too. But just molly on again, the right in the middle of that pillar and the wall, and then you aim at that beam. So I don't know architectural lingo, so just don't aim all the way on the right on this one, and don't aim all the way on the left on the smoke. Kind of in the middle-ish of the pillar you see, and then that's how you do it. Good luck in your games. I hope it helps. Also, help your team. Flash people in game.